going to do with all your fat bank account, with all the money you have in a dead planet? Hi, I'm Zabala, and I'm from ACG Human Capital Solutions. I'm the President, CEO, and Master Practitioner of the said company. Actually, I'm very thankful for this, whatever is happening right now. You know why? Because today is the second year of my vlog, Jem's Green Box. Woo! I'm so happy. So, it was about November 2018 when, we had a chance to had a meeting with my Japanese director. And my Japanese director came over with his very nice blazer and he's very, formal. And I saw this pin on his left chest. And I said, "Hi, sir. What is that pin? It's so nice." I said, "It's very colorful." And then he said, "Jem-san, this is SDG." "Sir, what is SDG?" So I was like, innocent. Sustainable Development Goals. "What is it all about, sir?" And he said, "It's about sustainability." "What is sustainability, sir?" So I was like, I wasn't dumb, but he was explaining that it's about the United Nations and how he could influence me as the head of ACG Human Capital Solutions and the head of our tools here in the Philippines. And he's a Japanese. He told me in effect to go to Japan and say, "Hey, okay, Jem, go to Japan on March of 2019. That was November 2018. So what happened was I went to Japan, I studied, I attended a conference on innovation and sustainability, and eventually I fell in love. I fell in love more with the planet. And having said that, it did stop there. It was actually the beginning of how we are going to be a very big part of influencing people, educating people in terms of what sustainability is all about. So I went furthermore to Sweden, studied further. It was really devastating, the information I knew about it, and it's more of like I have to do something about it. And when I say I have to do something about it, it's more of like, how can I do it alone? And my director said, "But you're not going to do it alone. You are going to become the first influencer in the Philippines." I was like, oh my God. It's a very big responsibility. But actually, I wasn't the first one. There were many people. But it's like parts and parcels of, the whole Philippines. But it is my dream for the whole Philippines to become, united and one in thinking about protecting the planet. So that's the first story. A lot. You will see here, you're in my home. No, you're in my home. We don't throw plastics, that's number one. You will see in a moment, and I'll demonstrate how we do it. I'm very honored, number one, that this video is being, taken, and I'd like to share this to you guys, because if ever, I hope to reach out to more people. Because in every program, in everything that I do and I say, I really try to influence as much people as I can. But there's a but. Consistency in doing this is number two. Deciding to not use plastics, deciding to have a change of mindset is number one. Consistency in doing it is number two. And knowing the impact is number three. So in a moment, I'll try to demonstrate or try to show you how we do it. We segregate inside our home because it's the first thing that we need to do. Everything starts from your home. You cannot mandate, the local government. You cannot mandate, the big corporations. No, it has to come from your heart. It has to come from you. You deciding that you would like to what? To help save the planet. In every decision that you would like to do, it has to start from you. Okay? Okay, this is an example. When I say everything starts from the purchase. This is a bread company, okay? And we love this bread so much. So I always observe about the process of how they pack, the breads inside. So you get your bread, and then whatever bread you choose, it's here. But they pack it in a way that before putting it in the box, they put it still in the plastic. And my consciousness would say, oops, wait. Please don't use the plastics. Just put the bread inside directly. So, look at this. See? No plastics. That's a paper lining. These are all the breads I bought. But normally what they would do is they would put all of this, each of this, in plastic bags, which is so bad. Why? Philippines is number 1 now in the use of plastics and disposal of plastics. So bad. So bad. When do we change? When do we call ourselves and hey, don't use plastics? Conscious effort. It has to come from your consciousness. Like this. That's number 1. It's an e-scooter. And you know what I did? After my trip to Sweden in 2019, I got this. So I said, I'm going to be committed in driving less with my gas on or my diesel on, but I'm gonna use this. So in nearby places, this is what I use. Also, when we buy juices like this, we see to it that we buy the Tetra carton boxes. Why? Because this can be exchanged. We actually coordinate with Trash to Cashback. Trash to Cashback is in 10 Brixton Street, Pasig City. Bring all your clean, segregated items there. This will go there. So, to flatten this, you have to unflip all the corners. Ta-da! Ta-da! It saves space. See that? This is number 1. And this is another juice that we use. It says that recycle me. It's like, come on, recycle me. So this will also go to Brixton Street in Trash to Cashback. So this is the kind of consciousness I'm talking about. Even though we are purchasing something that is made of plastic, see, this will not go to the bin. This will not go to the trash. Got it? Earlier, I said I fell in love with the planet. For people not knowing about why we need to become sustainable, I will have to go back, in the objective of educating people with regards to the impact that we create every day of our lives and every decision that we make. Upon waking up, what shampoo do we use? What soap we use in taking a bath? What kind of oil do we use? All of those creates an impact later on to the planet, because everything that we have here, everything literally came from Earth. Even the plastics came from Earth. Do you know that? And when I knew about it, the very big responsibility dawned on me that I will have to become a vector of not just influence, but on educating people. That's why in ACG, there are 3 commitments we did for sustainability, for the Sustainable Development Goals. One of that is to promote quality of education. Number 2, to promote innovation, not just on infrastructure, but innovation as a whole. And number 3, to be able to create a lot of partnerships. And this partnership, I'm really talking about not just with our clients, but definitely partnership with
a lot of individuals, schools, children. I mean, even here in our condo, that's what I do. You know, I try to promote simple steps on sustainability. Like, you know, I keep on telling the kids, oh, don't throw the plastics that you're using from, you know, the candy containers, you know, the plastic containers that they have. Little steps. All of us, if we're going to do that, if you saw what I've been doing. I've been doing that since 2019. Imagine if all of us, just the Philippines, 110 million Filipinos would do that individually. Individually. Imagine the kind of plastic, you know, revolution we can have. We can save the planet. We can save the planet together. But I cannot do it alone. This is the reason why in every opportunity for me to reach out, to speak about sustainability, to speak about with, you know, a lot of schools, people, I will do it. I will do it. And I connected it with what I do, you know, as a consultant. And it's not hard. It's not hard. Whatever I'm doing is not hard, really. It's just a matter of commitment. One, you have to make a decision. The decision that it is, you know, clear in your head and in your heart that you would really like to promote sustainability to protect the planet, help protect the planet. I'm just, I don't know, so much in passion with the outcome of all of this. If we do not do exactly what we are doing right now. 2030, as according to the scientist, things will become irreversible. Irreversible means, what can we do with the climate change? No one can cure it anymore. Excessive excretion of CO2, no one can suck it from the air, from the atmosphere. No one. 2030. When I first talked about sustainability in 2019, I was talking about 11 years, couple of months. Now I'm talking about 6 years and 10 months plus days. Imagine that. That's kind of hard. Why am I doing this? Am I doing this for myself? Of course not. I'm doing this for the future generation, for them to have a livable planet. We don't have a planet B. We just have this planet. Well, Elon Musk is trying to look for another option, but only the rich can go there. And one of the teachings in sustainability is to become inclusive. Not just to become resilient, but to become inclusive. And inclusivity means nobody will get left behind. From the animals to the plants to the underprivileged, everybody should have the right to live. And I'm saying this because it's a must. I mean, we're overpopulated. We're over 8 billion already. It's no joke. Overpopulation means we have scarcity of supply. Scarcity of supply means we will be compelled to destroy the resources that the planet should have. So meaning to say, the balance of the biodiversity will definitely be affected. If we don't do that, if nobody will start doing that, then how can we survive? What kind of planet are we endorsing to the children? If you are a mother, if you are a father, I hope you're listening to me. To the children, your children, my child, to the children's children. What kind of planet are we giving them? Dirty planet? Planet with floods? I don't think so. Not on my watch. But that's my purpose. That's my purpose. I hope you're listening. And let's do something about it together. Can you do that?
Hi, Greenies! I'm loaded again. You see that? Dun, dun, dun. I guess you know where I'm going. I'm going to trash to cash back. Okay? I'll see you guys in a moment. Bye! Hi, guys! So, ayan na. Dito na kami sa trash to cash back. Say hi, Ramil! Ayan, si Kuya, oh. Yan. Okay, go. Sige, attack, kuya. Go. Dami niyan, ha? Dami niyan, oh. Sige, slowly. You can see that. There you go. Good job si kuya, oh. Say hi, kuya. Hi. Ano pangalan mo, kuya?
Asri po.
Ha?
Asri.
Ashley?
Oo,
Aba, talaga naman si Ashley. Yan. Marami tayo dyan. Yun. Yan. There you go. Those cans are worth 1.2 kilos. And the drinks, aluminum. It's different, no? Ayun. There you go. 0.10. Imagine. So all these are weighed, no? All of these are weighed. Imagine before we just used to use glass bottles. From perfume to cheese whiz to Arla cheese. So that is 2.40 kilos. Imagine that, no? Everything is computed.
You will be the next generation. My purpose of doing this is to work on what? For the children, for the children's children. I mentioned that earlier. But once we provide the kind of endorsement that we are giving you, this is not just an endorsement of marketing, of all the paraphernalias and invites. No. This kind of endorsement that we're doing to each other is an endorsement of the quality of life that we would like you to have. I challenged one time, I was also invited in one of the schools here in Manila, and I asked them, have you ever felt, they're I think around 17, 18 years old, they're in college, and I challenged them. I said, did you ever felt that Manila was at 18 degrees? And they said like, oh, Miss Jill, no, never. Exactly my point. My coldest temperature that I ever felt here in Manila is 23 degrees. That's not cold. That's just cool. So what do you want to do? What do you want to prepare for yourself in the future? How do you want to do it? Unless you decide to create a change as a young individual. I know I have influenced a lot of people already, but that is not enough. That is not enough. I am talking to you guys because I need you to become my vector of hope, integrity, and love for the planet. And integrity is very important because we cannot just, yeah, that's an airplane. That's an additional carbon footprint. We cannot just say, oh, it's a responsibility of my father or my mother or my friends. No, it's every individual's responsibility, especially the youth. Because you are the future. The youth is the future of this planet. And we cannot do this alone. Because we're gonna be gone in, I don't know, 10, 20 years, 70, I don't know, 70 years, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna die, but at least these are the messages I'm trying to give the youth. That when you try to decide on doing something, make sure your decision circulates within sustainability. If your mindset will focus only on making your pocket really wealthy and full, I will ask you one question. And please, before we end this video, what are you going to do with all your fat bank account, with all the money you have in a dead planet? I need you to answer that. As a young soul, make sure that your focus is for the protection of the planet. Everything we have here will be nothing in a dead planet. I hope you listen. Okay? 2030 is just around the corner. Contribute in your own little ways, in your own little ways. I have over 2,000 plants here. I don't know how much oxygen I'm giving, but at least I am giving, and I am not cutting trees. I'm not removing plants. This is my little space. Others have bigger space. Why not make the top of the buildings filled with plants? You can change. You can create the change. Because you're the young people. So do it. I'm challenging you with that. Can you?